all of my fellow human beings. It's been a long time again. I'm so sorry to be so inconsistent. I'm just caught in between, like, thinking I have a message for the world, but I was so uninspired. And so I really needed to spend time with myself and, you know, figure shit out myself. Because I didn't know. But I thought today, because today is winter solstice, light is gonna return this night. It's beautiful, and a lot of people do rituals on nights like these. One ritual is, or in general, a ritual you can do from now on for 12 days, or from the 24th, Christmas Eve, for 12 days, is write down 12 wishes. And those wishes have to be realistic. And every night from the 24th on, or from today on, you burn one. And the 13th wish you wrote down, you can open after those days, and that's the one you have to take care of. And the other ones, the universe takes care of, which I find to be beautiful. Even if it's not working, it's still like reminding you of your own power and that there's something bigger above us. It's so gloomy. It's incredible, so foggy. It's really the darkest night in the year. It's nightfall, and it's not even 3 in the afternoon. And I also think winter solstice is beautiful because it reminds you that light is returning no matter how dark times are, and these times are very dark. I haven't seen sun for about 2 weeks, if not more. And I live quite high up in the mountains, but still a lot of fog and cold and dark. And it's really like a turning point for you, for nature. And from now on it's gonna get warmer. Not warmer, but like the sun is gonna come back, which I'm so excited for. Because one thing I've realized, I always loved this kind of weather, but I thought the sun is so important the last few days. I haven't realized it until like recently. It's important. It's nature's medicine, and the sky looks blue, but it's actually white. Pitch white. Not pitch black, pitch white. Some things I want to share with you is, yesterday night I thought of you guys in bed, and I thought about some stuff, and then I wrote down it on my arm, you know, you can see, so I don't forget it. So what did I write down? Nothing is granted. I haven't posted because tragic happenings were like within my closer, further circle of people I know. Some devastating diagnosis, people breaking up. Like, it's been rough 2 weeks. But it's fine, life goes on. But I want to say, nothing is granted. You never can expect something to last forever, and we forget that a lot of times. So you need to set priorities, which I did in Ireland. I didn't have nature around me, and I was so miserable. And I thought, that's my priority. I'll never take nature for granted anymore, but my priority is to live in an area where there's nature very close. Whew, I'm climbing on a little, don't want to fall, don't want to trip and fall. So don't take everything for granted, and maybe like within the next days, those Christmassy days, those 12 nights, whether you celebrate or not, it doesn't matter, but nature is shifting. Yes, it is a Christian holiday, festive occasion, but it's also nature shifting. The year is coming to an end, and yeah, don't take anything for granted. Then what wrote I down? Through the eyes of a child. That's not only a beautiful song by Aurora, but also how I think I want to perceive this new year, or what I've seen myself do more in order to be happy. See the world through the eyes of a child. I recently discovered I like coloring, and like my cousin was like, what the hell, like you're not 9 anymore. I was like, yeah, but I still like it, and it's bringing me joy. Or when I see something I adore, I feel myself getting like this childlike joy, and I jump and I'm like laughing, and I've oppressed it for the longest time, but now I'm like, if you see something you enjoy, express it how it comes. And it takes a while because we are told by society to keep our emotions down, even joy, and that, I don't know, you're 19, you're supposed to do this, that. But what if I like coloring, and what if I like, I don't know, fun PJs? Like, be more childlike, see the world through the eyes of a child, and see the potential in everything, you know. It takes a while, but maybe if you give it some thought to it, or like go on a walk and act like you're a child, and whatever you see and like gives you an idea, brings you joy, sparks something in your imagination, let it go, let it come through, let it go through. So I think today are gonna be a lot of small messages or stuff that I find important concluding the year. Status isn't happiness. It doesn't matter what people think of you, and that's like common sense probably, but it's so internalized by us to say, oh my gosh, nobody can know that like, I don't know, my parents are fighting, or nobody can know this, nobody can know that. I was ashamed for like interrupting or like concluding my volunteering experience early, and told everybody, I was like, oh fuck, what are you going to think? Doesn't matter, your status doesn't mean happiness. Happiness means how you are with your decisions within yourself, and not with how people perceive them. Because you have to be with yourself when you fall asleep, you have to be with yourself when you wake up, and why would you bother thinking about like what people think of you when you see them once a year, or never see them in person but through a screen, or I don't know. It's hard sometimes, I do get that, and I also struggle with that, but that's a realization I had with coming to terms with decisions I made in the past. Doesn't matter what people think. When they think it's wrong, let them think. It's your life. And once again, sounds very easy, but it's not. Then I wrote down change gently. That's also something I've experienced with this like clean self-improvement culture, which honestly is not a bad thing. It's better than like, I don't know, self-destruction culture, but I think this self-improvement culture has gone too far and is becoming self-destructive. People are saying like on New Year's, oh, I'm gonna work out every day, I'm gonna, I don't know, do this, do that. And what I want to say is, like, I don't know, if you drink alcohol and you say, okay, I want to quit alcohol, that's a great resolution. But like this self-improvement, you have to get skinny, you have to eat only healthy, you have to do this, that, blah 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 blah. It's just ruining your life. Your mind is going, not good enough, gotta do better. Change gently. Start going on walks, and be gentle with yourself and the outer world. Also, one thing I've discovered in the last 4 months, kindness. Everybody's going through shit you don't know about. You don't know what shit I'm going through right now. I don't know what this person is going through, but be kind, give him a smile, say, I don't know, have a great day. I don't know, if there's a homeless person in these cold times, give him something to eat when you shop groceries, or I don't know. Just be kind on day-to-day situations with the people you deal. Then in the bigger picture, be kind with nature, be kind with your community, because this world needs truly more kindness. And I wouldn't be here without kindness of other people. And I know it's very like cliche to talk about kindness on Christmas, but I beg you to be kind all through the year. But now, as the year comes to an end, we maybe come to terms with how we treated people, or how we were treated, and what we would have needed, but would have, could have, should have. They kill dreams. They kill your feeling of the presence. So be in the present, look around, see what you can give, and see who needs help, and do something good. I believe this world has an energy a level of energy, and this energy frequency changes constantly. When you do something good in the world, no matter where, it changes for the better. If you do something bad in the world, it changes for the worse. And I think the whole world has like this overall energy, and you can improve this world. Even if you don't believe in this energy, just make someone happy or let someone know they're not alone in dark times. Yeah. That's super important. Like, we need to be here for each other, because most people like to be like within their own home, their own four walls. They're like concentrated on family, not what's out there. But even in your family, be kind. Ask your uncle how he's been after the divorce, or I don't know, that's a fictional scenario, but like, be kind, please. I can say it more often. And be kind to yourself if you fail. Failure is really not a thing, like it's not existing. Somebody made it up and that person is evil. You can't fail, but you're gonna learn. You're gonna learn, and if you don't learn the lesson, this lesson comes along your way as long as you learn it. So you either can like push it aside in your head or come to terms with it. Yeah, but it's not failure. Change gently, okay? Nothing has to be approved. So what did I wrote down? You're gonna be fine. Those were just thoughts I had last night when I was lying in bed and I couldn't sleep because I was thinking about shit. You're gonna be fine. There were so many times in my life where I thought I'm gonna die, where I thought it's the end. There's nothing else. I saw like black, pitch black. But people were kind, and I was kind to myself and to other people, and you're gonna be fine eventually. And it takes time, and when you're like in a position where you're suffering very well and you're fighting it, let go, like let go, accept it, take the pain in, and don't nurture it unnecessarily, but take it in, let it exist. And I don't know, pray. What has helped me through dark times is praying, but not like to a Christian God or to like the Muslim God, like not to any God, but the big God. I believe there's a God, and he's here for every religion, but they have different approaches to it. And like the essence is being kind and like reflect on how you affect this world, what your purpose is in this world. So what helps me is praying, and just like not praying for mercy, but there's this beautiful thing like saying, or prayer actually, where I say, God, please let me accept things I can't change, and please give me the strength to like change the things I can change. That helps me a lot. And also this thought of being surrounded by good forces, no matter where you are. There's this German guy, he was captured by the Nazis, and he was to be executed in the New Year, and on New Year's Eve he wrote a poem. It's so beautiful, and it basically says, surrounded by good forces all the time, every day, like beautifully surrounded by good sources. We're looking hopefully to the future, whatever is to come, what is yet to come. God is with us every evening, every morning, and he's gonna be there on every single new day that's to come, and you just have to trust that it's there. Look, a cat. Be grateful, be kind, and change gently. And I hope you have a beautiful summer solstice. Write down those wishes and burn them, and write down stuff you want to let go of and burn it. It's very healing, I'd say. Lots of love. Have a beautiful, not summer solstice, winter solstice. The light is gonna come back.